Anheuser-Busch Brewing Company, Bud Light Lemon Tea. Lager brewed with real lemon peels and aged on tea leaves with natural flavors. 4.2% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. For this being a lager, it's extremely light. And I'm surprised it's a lager because I would imagine Anheuser-Busch is probably trying to stay true. They wanted to make a beer rather than go in some of those sweet teas or even Angry Orchard styles, where those are ales. They wanted a lager. Sticking true to the Budweiser, they wanted a lager. But this just tastes kind of like cough medicine. It's borderline cough drop, Theraflu, like the tea Theraflu packets. It's just got this weird kind of cough medicine taste behind it. It's extremely lemony. There is a slight tea behind it, but it almost tastes like the cheap instant tea mixes in the grocery store. Not any name brand, but some extremely cheap tea instant powder mixes that you would get from the grocery store. And it's just extreme. There's this weird fake lemon taste behind it. And I will say that there is a slight tea taste that is somewhat nice, but it's so drowned out by all the other horrible flavors that are going on in this beer. Now, not trying to criticize it as a typical beer, as the typical craft beers that I drink. I know that this is meant for the most mild of drinkers. This is targeted towards a summer campaign trying to sell a new product, and see if it sells. But there is something about this taste that just is extremely fake and quite annoying. If you want a tea, if you want some sort of alcoholic tea, sure, go get the Twisted Teas. I even believe I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's other companies, other brands out there that do the teas, the alcoholic teas. If you want something lemony, there's plenty of lemon beers on the market that you can go that are strictly and brewed specifically for the summer months. Any year that you want it. Leinenkugels, Shock Top, Sam Adams, you name it. There's a lemon beer out there for you somewhere. Them trying to do a lemon tea, Bud Light already has the limes, the oranges. They have the Bud Light Lime-A-Ritas. To keep coming out with these novelty summer beers, I think that they need to go back and just stick to one that they've already made and just try to perfect that one. And that could be the staple. Bud Light and Miller Lite are in every bar room across America. They're the top beers that most people go to. And Coors Light falls somewhere just outside of that bubble. Bud Light's not going to be short, and neither is Miller Lite going to be short of customers. Now, what they're trying to do is attack the summer months and more the mild drinkers and the ones that don't really like the beer flavor. But they already tried to do that, and the lemon tea is just not doing it. This one is just, it's a lot of different flavors. It's a lot of fakeness, and it's not very enjoyable. The flavors are all over the map. My drinkability on this, again, if I had to drink this would be clearly a summer month beer. But with the weird taste that's going on in this, I could only see having one of these. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 4. This is just below what I expected, and it's bad enough to the point where I'm surprised that they could screw up this bad with something that sounds as good as a Bud Light lemon tea flavor. But I'll leave you guys to judge. I'm sure if you see this, you're going to pick it up anyway because it's new, it's on the market, and that's what Anheuser-Busch intended. So, again, if you see this in your stores, it's Bud Light lemon tea. It's a lager, 4.2% alcohol. Hey guys, if you like that, why don't you head on over to my YouTube channel where I do more beer reviews, where I do all the drinking and you do all the listening and judging. I don't know how that's fair, but you're welcome.